Name a job that pays well.
Steve, I'm gonna go with politician.
Nowhere in the world do politicians make a lot of money, but all over the world, they steal a lot of money.
Mind is a beautiful thing. Yeah, man, let me talk about it now. And everything, the glitter, avoid. Welcome back to the channel, The Edge of Things, where we are always on edge, right? Looking out for occurrences, in a hope that we can reason, we can talk it all and see if we can find some solution or some we can learn something, because this channel is about informing, educating, and inspiring motive so that you can be the best version of yourself. Who don't want that? Grandpa did say that long time ago. Big up to everybody who support the channel. Big up to my YouTuber friends them. Big up TikTok and all social media. Alright? Honestly, I don't want to do this video. You never want to do it. However, I am going to do it. And if you stick around long enough, then we are going to talk about the chart. If you cannot see the chart, right? So for those who will not be able to see the chart, we are going to read through, the chart that bears the new increase for the parliamentarians, right? The people, wake up, wake up. The rose them wither of the tree, and I stick them alone left with thorns. See? Wake up. Look. All right. So let's drag your memory a little bit back to earlier this year, right? How the teachers, the nurses had to come out in protest for a amicable wage increase. And even after all, they still did not get an amicable agreement. Means say them not get what them supposed to get. Them not get something that them can look on and be proud of, right? Remember say the police just signed off and soldier almost had to take action to get feed them little money. Notwithstanding, the police did already work for this, right? And the finance minister, right, Honorable Nigel Clarke, and his cronies, his friends, right, passes a surgeon as to how educated or not educated the police were, right? And even after the teachers signed, they found regrets. They blatantly say enough money is not in the country to pay the police them when them did work for already, right? Put aside the police, nurse, teacher, and those civil servants, right? Let's talk about the normal man, because me I set up this thing up. When we go in at the charts, you can see what me I talk about. The normal man, right? Minimum wage is $9,000, and that came about April of this year, 2023, April, and it is coming from $7,000 per week. $7,000 per week is $50 US per week. We want to see what we are talking about, what we've been talking about, right? For a security guard, $14,000 per week. That is coming from $10,000 per week. $14,000 per week at $28,000 per fortnight. That is not money. That is $200 per fortnight. When everything I sell for US dollar, and y'all get paid in a chump change. See? No. To add insult to injury, what did the government do? What did the finance minister did? Right? to add insult to injury, them double and in some cases triple for them money. All parliamentarians who were getting millions plus 30,000 for just for them food alone. 30,000 a month for food. Man, I get 290,000, 280,000 for housing. This is not a part of their pay. They are already getting 7 million, 8 million, 9 million, 6 million. Remember, they are not paying for gas. They are not paying for anything from their salary. But still, from 8 million to 22 million, 24 million, that's a 200% increase. For what? What have they been doing? Look at the roads. Look at the roads. The parts of the country that's supposed to feed the rest of the country. There are no roads. There are no farmers, no input for the farmers to continue feeding the country. So you have to import with US dollars, and these people triple, double their salary. Yo, me kind of nice it up, yeah, because I don't know me have to represent a certain way, right? Now, the chart them I float around somewhere up here, right? Who no follow it as me go through it, because I don't know how serious this is. Make we go start with the mayor them, right? We start with the mayor. So we go start with the mayor Kingston. See, follow the chart right there, so you can see if you can see it. If you can't see it, we tell you now, right? We are go from KSS. We have KSAMC. That is a CEO brand, right? And we just see for 2022, 8,948,000, and by 24 it's going to be 11,455,000 that person is going to get paid, right? For the parish council, that person is getting 1.6 million Jamaican dollar, right? By 2022 April gone is 4.474 million, and by the 2024 it is going to 5.72 million. 5,727,000, right? That for the councillor. For the deputy mayor, Portmore, presently 1.9 million, 995,000, right? 22 April, 5,816,000. Now go up a little bit in a 2023 year, 6,581,000. Now 2024, that person is going to finish off with a $7,445,918, right? For the deputy mayor of other parishes, right now they are still at 1.995 million, right? And the 22, it's 5.8 million as usual. Then they're going to be at 7.445 million, all right? So 7,445,918, right there. So for the deputy mayor of Montego Bay, 2,092,000, right? 2022 it go up to 6 million. That is like another 200% increase, right? And from this up to this year it's 7 million, and it will cap off at 8 million, right? And $18,681 to be exact. The deputy mayor of Kingston, 2.3 million, $14,136, right? And 2022 when they get increased, to 7.7 million, 28,000, and it might cap off in 2024 at 9,892,000. Yeah. The mayor of other parishes getting the same thing, and Kingston and Montego Bay share a little different, as you can see on the chart. Check it out. The mayor of Montego Bay, in salary now, 3,446,580, right? Dollar. 2022, he get an increase by 5 million, right? Which carry him up to 8,107,000, right? 23 now, in their 9,172,000, and he might cap off at 10 million. 378,000 in 2024, right? For Kingston, who they at 3,804,000, right? This year, him up to 10 million, which is 2023, 10,124,000, and him a cap off at 11,455,000 in 24. Those are the mayors and deputy mayors and councillors, right, of our great Jamaica, right? Whilst the ordinary man is subjected to $9,000 per week. If the boss decides to $9,000 per week or $9,000 per week, no matter who wants say, they might get a little extra. $9,000 per week. That is just over $60 US, and everything is sold in the US dollar in Jamaica, right? Everything is sold in the US dollar in Jamaica. If you're not still there with me, let's go further. We are going to go to the ministers, right? Sleeping man did it too, you know. Yeah, man, we are going to the yeah. Here we go. We are start from cabinet minister, right? And we are going to talk. We are going to cheer this. It up yourself. See? Cabinet ministers. Alright. Down at the lower section, we are going up. Cabinet minister, right? In there, 6,893,000. As of 22, 17,866,000. And him will cap off. Him will cap off at 22,870,000. Enough money that. Them are not average. Them are not taking consideration, right? The other stuff benefits them what them get, right? 280,000 for housing, 30,000 for phone, right? For them free phone, for them have to make calls. Member of Parliament, 4,331,000 as of 2023. It's 12 million, 3 million. They move from 4 million to 12 million at 300 that our 3 4s, that a 200% increase, right? And it a cap off at 14 million in 24, right? Deputy Speaker, 5,185,000. 23, 15,160,000. How much? Yeah. And by 24, it's 17, right? They move from 5 million to 17 million at a 200%. The leader of the opposition, them in on it too, right? 8 million. Housing is $284,712. Phone, $30,000, right? 22, he move up to 20 million. 23, he might get 22,740,000, and the 2024, 25,729,103, right? Parliamentary secretary, right? 5 million that person started. 23 now is 15 million, and 24 I will cap off at 17,152,000, right? Look here, the speaker 6,893,000, and 2023 move up to 20,214,000, and I will cap off at 22,870,000 and change, right? The Minister of State, 6 million in the right now. I wish we could have 6 million Jamaican dollar. That could have buy a half of a house. And the money I get housing, money. And the people them were making $9,000 a week if you get a full 40 hours. If you get a full 100 hours, are still $9,000 a week, right? And can't buy a house. Can't pay down for a house. See what I say? Yeah, man. And the speaker get 22 million. Watch out. The Minister of State, 6 million right now, right? The housing alone at 213,000, and a $30,000 phone phone bill, right? 22 is 17,866,000. 23, where we're in now, April, is 20,214,000, and a cap off at 22,8. Yo, me miss it. Oh, yes. So this Minister of State, I get 6 million, right? In a 22, him reach up to 40,293,000. In a 23, him done a 16,171,000, and him a cap off at 18,296,000, right? Where the money they come from, and poor people are then hungry. The Minister of Finance, think about this. In there 7,440,000, and brother, then him have housing when him get separate from him pay, right, is $284,712 plus a $30,000 phone bill, right? 22 he move up to 19 million, 23 him gone at 21,730,000, and now 24 him go reach at 24,585,000. Now the Deputy Prime Minister, this is how it gets. The Deputy Prime Minister is at $8 million right now. We don't see no housing, but the phone bill is there, 30,000 Jamaican dollar. 22 them reach at $20 million. 23 them they are 22,740,000, and 24 them are cap off at 25,729,000. You know the Prime Minister will get? The Prime Minister, who is at 9,168,000, not getting a housing, you know how that is, plus a 30,000 phone, you know, whatever they call it. Yes, 22 is 22 million. From 9 million to 22 million, that's 100 and change percent. Now in 23 it's 25,267,000, and will cap off in 2024 with a whopping $28,587,893. Notwithstanding, they are not buying gas, they are not paying for anything really, they are just accumulating their money, right? But the poor people who's out there, right? Poor people who is out there, who's suffering, is getting hand to mouth. These poor people who elect these guys to become representative of the country. Now, what have you to say now? You are the one who is dieted. You are the one who believes in this system, this government, more than you believe in your brothers, sisters who are standing beside you. You are the one who don't believe that there's strength in numbers. You are the one who choose to vote for these people, or choose not to vote, because either way you are going to affect the outcome. Why not affect it in a positive way? Why not affect it deliberately, right? Why not vote for the people you will see and know that will take this office and will do right by you? And if they move these people, do your due diligence to highlight that, hey, we don't want who you're sending, we know who we want, you have the power to do this. Yo, imagine how much money them money take. Them money were protected already. Them money we not have to spend money, right? How much money them take? Like 100 times, like 500 times that $9,000 minimum wage, right? And still you are run back on them. You decide that, yo, until death you're not putting down the green or the orange. This video is not politically driven. This video is about you and I and our family who have to live with these decisions, who may never in this lifetime see the correction of these things that these people are doing to you guys. Fortunately for me, I'm not there right now, but I still feel like I'm at home and I will return, right? But return to what? Return to what? The next video, if you make it this far, the next video is going to be about that transition that these people are making, because now them show you clearly say you cannot trust them, right? And the transition that Jamaica is making from England, getting rid of the king, right, and moving into our own governance. What are the things to come? Do you think that they are hasting this so that another country can have a stronghold on Jamaica? If you don't think so, put it in the comment area. I appreciate it. Yo, a blessings, you know. Walk good until we catch each other again. See me? Video did that give me a lot of trouble, so I could do it and done. The mind is a beautiful thing. Yeah man, make we talk about it now. And everything will glitter a gold. Grandpa did say that long time ago. Talking about, like we say now, our aim is to be the best version of ourselves.
More important, the people who are your
We have to work towards that every day.
the people who think is against you. Which is more important? Why are we not seeing the effort